So ISTE is next week, and I hope that this little presentation will help you build your schedule and give you some tips for attending ISTE this year in Philadelphia. So what we're going to do today is go over the ISTE program and just give you some other helpful places to go, and then also give you some tips for visiting ISTE. So the first thing is you can build your schedule on your computer or your mobile device, but for this tutorial I'm going to show you how to build it on your computer. So let's take a web tour. Okay, so when you get to the website, the first thing you want to do is run your cursor over a program and then go to the program guide. The program guide will tell you all of the different kinds of sessions that are available. So if it's a poster session, if it's a lecture, everything that you need to know about the kinds of presentations available or workshops are right here on your program guide. So once you've done that, you're ready to go and do your program search. So you run your cursor over program and select program search. This is where you can filter your sessions, and I highly recommend filtering because there are tons and tons of sessions and it can be really overwhelming. So I'm going to look for something that has to do with iPads, and I'm going to look for this on a Tuesday. And then I'm going to filter this down even a little bit more because I want to make sure that this is addressing my grade level that I teach. So I'm going to say pre-K to 2. And then I'm going to go, oh, I really like Gail Lovely. She's a good one to check out. So I'm going to click on Augmented Early Learning, a New Reality. Okay, I'm going to look through this, and this one looks really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to favorite this session. And then I'm going to return back to my filter. So now I'm done with Tuesday. Not really, but for this webinar I am. So I'm going to look at Monday now. I'm not going to look at the grade level, but I want to look at all of the different, Monday I'm saving for Google, so I want to look at all of the different Google sessions that are available on Monday. Now, one thing I've noticed is when I type something into the search engine, if I hit enter, it won't work. So I have to actually click on the search all. So on Monday, oh wow, this one looks pretty good. The first one that came up. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to favorite it. One thing to look for when you're searching for sessions are these little icons down here. Now there used to be a key, but I can't find the key on the website. I did tweet and ask someone if they could point me in the direction. So if I find it, I'll email it to you. But you can, some of them are pretty easy to figure out. So this one obviously is for beginners. It costs money and you have to pre-register for it. So this one's an intermediate. I'm thinking this means don't record, and this green one means it's a mobile, like an iPad or a tablet. The only place I found a key was from here at a glance, the schedule. If I scroll down to the very bottom of the page, it'll tell me what these two icons mean, but I couldn't find that anywhere else. So if someone does find it, let me know. So once you've favorited all of your sessions and gone through, you're going to click on Program, and then you're going to go to My Favorites. This is where you'll find all of those sessions that you're favorited. Sometimes it'll make you log in more than once. Here's where you can see, so this is how I build my schedule. I don't actually go in and do the build a schedule. I just favorite my sessions. And then this is also where I can sync with my mobile. So I can click up here, and I'll be able to, when I download my app, I'll be able to favorite either on my phone, my iPad, and my computer. So that's pretty much it for the web tour. Now, in addition to the computer, you can always download the ISTE2015 app, which is a really good idea, especially because sometimes the network, you can get dropped from the network at ISTE, so it's nice to kind of have your cell phone so you always have access. So you can have the app on your phone or also your iPad, and you can sync your schedule that you built on your computer to your mobile device. And it's pretty self-explanatory building your schedule on the app, but I can help you do that as well. Just let me know. So just a little recap. Remember, you're going to want to filter your search when you're building your schedule. Check out those icons. Search by category and make sure you favorite your session so you can go back and you can check what you liked. You can always unfavorite them later if you change your mind. Another really helpful website is this ISTE Unplugged. There are all kinds of different events, and these are like the Unconference, the Hack Ed. I think there's a maker thing going on the 26th. So this is a great website to check out just for some things that are happening during the week. If you want to network with people, this is a great place to go. And I highly would encourage you to go to the Unconference. This is actually a typo. The ISTE Network Fair is on Sunday the 28th from 3 to 5, right before the keynote. It's a great thing to check. The other thing is you want to plan breaks when you're at ISTE, and a great place to have a break is the Newbie Lounge. There's all kinds of different areas set up. The Bloggers Cafe is another place that you could go, but I found that it's pretty crowded over there. But that's usually where like the Twitterati people go and hang out. So if you want to go check those guys out, they're usually at the Bloggers Cafe. But I prefer the Newbie Lounge because it's really mellow and it's a comfortable place to sit around, and just it's also a nice place to meet people if you want to go do something later. Some other tips in no particular order. You're going to want to leave time for the exhibit hall. This is a great place where you can find information on anything ed tech. I could be in here for all of ISTE and probably not see everything. And if you're into free t-shirts or swag, this is another place where you're going to want to visit. And this could be if your sessions don't work out, then just be like, okay, I'll just go to the exhibit hall. But remember, it's a time sucker. So you want to probably just check your watch or your phone to see what time it is while you're there. This is probably the biggest tip that I can give you is to use Twitter. The Twitter hashtag for this year is hashtag ISTE2015, and on my laptop I use TweetDeck to follow this hashtag, and on my iPad I use Hootsuite. If you want help setting these up, send me an email and I'm happy to work with you. I can even meet you at ISTE and we can sit down together and I can show you how to use it. Dress comfortably. This conference hall is huge and you're going to be walking a lot, so you want to be in comfortable clothes. And I've also found it's good to bring a jacket because sometimes those rooms are freezing cold, and I would give yourself half an hour in between sessions because it takes you a long time to get there. Add backup sessions because ISTE is notorious for having really long lines. So this is a line. I was in the middle of this line and you can't even see the end of it. This was in San Diego a couple years ago. And in fact, there was even someone who started an ISTE line Twitter account. It was at ISTE2014 line, and I really hope this person does ISTE2015 line because it's pretty funny. This is also a really good time if you go to a session or if you can't get into a session. The poster it's always great to then maybe check out the poster sessions. The poster sessions are great because they're 2-hour sessions, and you can it's kind of like a gallery walk. So the presenters will be there. They'll share about what they're doing in their classroom. You can actually go up and ask them a question. It's really a nice thing to check out. So that would be another thing that you can do to have your backup session is go check out the poster session. Bring snacks because while there are lines to get into sessions, there are also really long lines for any of the vendors that are in the convention center. So I highly recommend going and bringing snacks. So if you get hungry, you can eat when you want to. But most of all, have fun. ISTE is a great event, and I can't wait to see you there. And let me know if you have any questions. That's it.